EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hey, man, my daughter got that music playing in the background. They gonna take my damn page down. No, they gonna take my page down. Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming, man. They gonna take my page down because you got that music. Boy, you crazy as hell. I'm gonna beat the shit out you. Hold on, man. Hold on, shut up. Hold on. She playing that music. Let me take these headphones out, bro. But I can hear you, though.
To 25. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
None of that run shit here. That run shit on lock here. That run shit on lock here.
But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, have interest in the running game as well.
On 2nd and 9, Carr looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Touchdown! A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now ETN to start the drive. And some space here. Down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20.
They're not even trying to do anything.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 95 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Carr. Flushed out right. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Straight ahead, Etienne. A little juke, and some room to work. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 133 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing his car on third down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Oh, what a move. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the bootleg. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Once more, Etienne, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point try now for Patterson. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Jacksonville, yeah, dog. I just picked them because they beat the Cowboys. And the run, I don't know how I'm fucking running the ball like that. I'm just running that bitch. You hear me? Let me see that. Now. I just looked at them boys. I said, man, I'm play with Jacksonville. Oh man. Good defense, dog. That wasn't a defensive back. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm thinking you talking about the linebacker because I heard you say something about the linebacker earlier. Oh, good shit. What the fuck is that, Williams? Alright. Alright.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Go. Stop. I forgot all about that dude. Good shit.
Big play there for Vegas.
Ain't no running over here.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
Ain't no running over here.
We step aside. So
You want it, you got to earn it.
First and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Oh, come on, man. That's the only reason why they gave him that shit. Cause he's too fucking big. Oh yeah, he definitely got to earn it. That's on me, cause I had to hit. Fuck. Oh, didn't I get the ball back?
Well, they moved the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown. And I kept waiting for that and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ah, man, my neck.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is
1 minute. Let me just catch it and run it down for they do dumb shit. Get on me, little boy.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 155 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Lawrence will throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Lawrence. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr, flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Yeah, we dominate today.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And it's complete to Adams.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
That escapes the sack. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, I certainly don't want to...
And out there, son. That nigga like Ben Roethlisberger, man. Oh, shit.
For another first down.
On first down, Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. One more time with Etienne. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Throwing now is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throw. He hits Adams complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Carr eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw is Carr. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. He's got room at the 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Another tote for Etienne. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Etienne up the middle. Boy,
199 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
To try again after the sack. Lawrence. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for
They're going to call fans to the field, Jack. Hey, I ran that nigga all the way over, dog. Hey, I literally ran that nigga over, dog. Oh, come on, man. I give it back to you. I give it back to you. Hey, I trucked that nigga to the sideline, dog. I thought you were trying to run that post route with him. Yeah, I'll wait for you to go on that slant. I'm gonna play corner, but I'm gonna push him out the way again. Oh, good jam. Good jam, boy. That boy jammed him. Good jam. That's good jam right there. Bomb him for me. Hit alignment. Just bomb him for me. And I'm going to bomb him the 2nd time. Bump, good bump. Oh, good shit. Kelvin. Oh, it fumbled.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs takes it in from a yard out. And the Raiders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
I feel like I'm wrong with the Jags, man. I'm proud.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Just wanted to prove to AB that I could beat a nigga with a trash team, dog. I mean a trash quarterback. Oh my god, look at this guy. Bruh, that kicking shit is so trash. Hell yeah, Trevor Lawrence like a 76. Well, with no ability. AB said I can't win with a without a quarterback with no ability. Nah, I ain't gonna get slow. Hey, dog. Hey, dog, that man really is untouchable, dog. From what I've been seeing, I'm out of there. Come on, man. We can get the game over. That man do got 211 on you, dude. Hey, look at that beautiful run. That's gone. Hey. Hey, he hit the kill switch. He gone. I just need that one good block, dog. Hey, block him out, dog. Yeah, block him out. I don't want him to come through that motherfucker. I don't want him to come through that motherfucker. I don't want him through that motherfucker. Alright, one more, dog. Let's go. Put this bitch on. Oh my gosh, great blocking! Great blocking!
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it.
Oh no, crazy. Let me get Trevor Lawrence at least 200. Good truck.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first.
Yeah, that man is nice, dog. Oh, here goes 200 right here. Oh my God, touchdown. Touchdown. Hook up. Get it. Oh, come on, 18. You gotta go catch that for me. Shit, that should have been pass interference. Fuck, the man was passing 15.
3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
Don't do it. Come here. I'm a man on the man on the man. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh my gosh, here she go. Send it again. I'm ready.
Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice. Obviously, your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.